Now just take a look at this question. You are given something like this and you are asked to differentiate. How are you going to carry this kind of differentiation of a function like this? Just wait a minute, I will show you how you can be able to do that step by step. Now firstly, I want you to understand, if you have anything with a square root, just like let's say you have this one now, x with the square cube root of x, okay? This cube root of x is the same thing as saying x raised to the power of 1 whole over 3. This is just the same thing as this. This 1 over 3 is the same thing as this cube root. Now, what if you now have x square, x to the power of square with this square now? Now, this square is going to be the one that is up, okay? So instead of 1, it's going to be up here. So the 3 is the one, the cube root is the one that is down. So now we can rewrite this thing as y is equals to 1 over x to the power of what? 2 over 3. Now this is the same thing as this thing. There's nothing we change here, okay? Then from here again, I can decide to bring this x up. Okay, if I bring this x up now, I'm going to get something like this. X minus 2 whole over 3. I'm going to have this minus side, indicating that I brought it from down to the upside, okay? So this is the same thing as this. First, if I bring it up, I'll multiply this x by 1, the same thing as x. So that's why we have x to the power of minus 2 whole over 3. Now this is the same thing. Now that we have made it like this, it's going to be easier for us to differentiate. So now let's start differentiation. So we'll say dy dx is going to be, now to differentiate something like this, you are going to use the power rule, okay? The power rule is that you bring down the power down. So the power is negative 2 over 3. So we say negative 2 whole over 3. Then we have x. Now, we are going to subtract 1 from the power, okay? We are going to subtract 1 from here. Now, if you have minus 2 over 3 and you have subtract 1 minus 1, how do you do it? Now, you take the LCM. This is like 1 over 1. So the LCM of 3 and 1 is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. Then that 1 times 2 is going to be, there's minus, this will say minus 2. Then minus this, then this 3 divided by 1 is still 3. Then 3 times 3 is still 3. So now you have minus 2 minus 3. Minus 2 minus 3 is going to be minus 5. So minus 5 all over this 3. So that means if I subtract 1 from this 2 over 3, the answer I will get is 5 all over 3. So I will write 5 minus 5 all over 3 here. Is that clear? Now from here again, I can decide to rewrite this thing as, now I have minus 2 over 3. I want to bring this x down. Remember, this x is up together with this 2. So if I want to bring it down now, this sign now is going to disappear because I'm bringing it down. Remember, the time when we carry it up, the sign appears. So by the time I bring it down, the sign will go away. So I'll have x 5 all over 3. So that is how it's going to be. So from here now, from here I can also rewrite this thing as, now what I have properly here is minus 2 all over 3x to the power of 5 all over 3. From here again, I can rearrange it properly and just write it as this. This is going to also be 2 all over 3. Now instead of this x to the power of 5 all over 2, using this illustration I illustrated now, you can see that this 3 is going to be the cube root. So this 3 that is down is going to be cube root. Okay, then I will write my x. Then this 5 is going to be the power, just like this 2. So this is going to be like this. So this is what we have. So after, if I write it properly, we'll have 2 all over 3 cube root of x to the power of 5. So this is the answer to this solution, okay?